Alrighty, so I don't usually do commentary on pretty much, well, this game at least, but the way these games went are so crazy, and I just feel like it's necessary to do so. So I'm actually going to talk through these. First game just had like two ranked games back to back, and I just was like kind of feeling it. First off, never crowd the goaler or the keeper, please. I feel like some people think it's a good idea to get in that space, but all it does is like muddies up the water. But take note, this dude that just made that score, you're going to be seeing a lot of him. Noel Mixie or whatever his name, Melixie. Dude is a beast. So he just whenever he gets to the goal, it's going in. It's going in. I just started watching that anime Blue Lock because of this game actually, and it's pretty dope. Just the whole idea of like the ego, whatever. Anyway, check out that, get that possession back. But I noticed dude's there. Didn't necessarily think or didn't know how beast he was yet, but man, you're about to see. But yeah, we're scrambling here, scrambling here. A couple of crazy slash silly plays that are made on our part that'll come up, but yeah, getting the ball around. So this dude's always just ready. He's like a striker. This combination is the reason I decided to record these videos tonight. What are you talking about? A little triple rainbow into the co-op. That's crazy, dude. That's actually nutty. So I was freaking out in the follow-up. So yeah, marking my man, watching the field. We get a nice little steal right there. At this point, obviously, team energy, morale is up. We're like, oh yeah, we got this in the bag. And that's always when the mistakes start happening. So, good save by Zyler. There he goes with his butterflies. Now, obviously, effective trick, but it doesn't work every time. And then I see this guy's like in my space. I saw the open man, but he couldn't get to it fast enough. That's also on me. I didn't place that pass like perfectly well. But we're still good for now. Yeah. Oof, that was actually really good. And then he gets out of the box, and that was the fatal mistake. So first mistake, we're like, okay, it's not like a complete wash, or like we're not gonna roll these guys, but you know, gotta make the adjustments. Also, comment down below if you guys are liking this game. Rematch is so dope. I put that right in front of Billy's face, so that was a bad assist. Apologize for that. And then we gave it right to them, but thankfully he whiffed too. And then that stressed me out. I bet this is where it goes bad. Yeah, I think he spazzed out and just wanted to get it out of our corner, but he passed it right to them and then was out of the box. So basically gave him a free point, gave them the assist. He was the assist for their own point, which is crazy. So I'm like, all right, cool, it's 2-2. Keep in mind though, this Noel dude, this is where he really starts to go crazy. He's really good at getting open and staying where he needs to be. I see there's like a, oh yeah, I get defended right there. Pretty tricky. I don't know how many of you are like locked in with the controls, but sometimes holding defensive stance L2 is just like the best thing to do. Kind of mix those dudes up right there. Boom. Just like the finesse, the ball control, the awareness. Dude is nasty. He's really nasty. He's definitely like kind of star of the day. And these little replays are a little weird, but we saw what it was the first time. So now I'm keeper. Oh, my mistake. Definitely thought that I was going to be able to reach the bounce point on that first lob, but sometimes it just goes slightly out of your reach, and it helps if you are holding L2 and then you tap X first to dash towards that direction before you hit it, because the dash gets canceled by the dive. So anyway, I gave us a point, which I felt bad about that, but is what it is. Thankfully, he completely missed that, but that would have for sure been in. Otherwise, okay, just bouncing the ball back and forth. I think I mixed this dude up right here. Nope. Kind of, actually. Nice, good save. I was real stressed right there. Kind of gave it right to them, but then... there he goes. There he goes, like every time. Okay, so this was Kyler, or Zyler, whatever his name is. You can kind of see Noah was still in the mix right there. And he was about to do a little move, but then Kyler ended up getting the point, which is great, as long as we're making the points on the board. Okay, so we go into defense mode. In my head, I'm like, as long as we can, as the thought happened in real time, as long as we can defend and stop them from getting another point, we'll be okay. And lo and behold, they were still able to score on us. And that right there is a perfect example of why you should not crowd the goalie. Like, it's better for you to just stop the defender before they can even get the ball close to the box than it is to, like, try to help them out, because all you're doing is literally getting in the way. It blocks certain animations. It's chaotic, so don't do it. Nice. We had faith that we were going to get the ball back. Okay, make that play. A lot of pressure, bounces off. Probably would have stopped that if I just held L2 instead of trying to slide tackle it. Great save. And right back for us, and there's Noah with the ball. Oh, JK. Too hard. Now we all three of us just got completely mixed up on that. It's kind of crazy. Whew. That would have been bad if they got in. Psych. Nope. So funny, bouncing off his legs. Okay, okay. So close, but yes. Oh, solid. So yeah, as you can see, good passing on a ranked match is just gonna always be superior. But then my man Noel with the mix-up, the goalies just never know what to do. I was ready for the assist or the alley-oop or whatever was needed, but dude was just cleaning up shop. And that was the overtime goal, which means an automatic win since we were tied. Wait, oh, I'm tripping. That was not the overtime goal, but okay. So right there, frustrating. Wow, like it just happened so fast, but I was holding the button when the ball came towards me from that pass, but he intercepted my trajectory and it completely overrode my controls. So for whatever reason, I got to figure out how to make that not happen. But yeah, that was frustrating. I feel like that was partially on me. But what I was not gonna do is let that go through. So I was like, nope, stop that. Alright. Obviously kind of boring from goalie perspective when you're just watching them bounce around, but for the most part, we were doing pretty well with possession this game. and this dude starts crowding me. Always a bad move, but that one time he was actually able to stop it, which might have been pretty dangerous had he not been right there. But if you notice, he was in front of me at least and not behind me. Oh yeah, our dude is freaking out because dude got the other guy, Noel, was about to do an alley-oop to himself and someone got in his way and completely botched the shot. And here we go. Attempt was a fail. Pushes it back our side. In my head, I'm hoping this dude can stop this guy as a defender, but gets completely mixed up. That time, the dive caught. Got it right to the dude. I knew if I get it to Noel, it's going to be successful because he was just on fire. And just an easy straight shot, overtime win. Right here. Crazy finish. Just like, boom. Like, just clean. Solid Magnus shot, curved right on the corner. I don't think the goalie expected it to go right there at that trajectory and that angle. So, impressive game. Got another little rank up. Feeling good. I'm like, you know what? Let me just play one more. Let me play one more. So, cut to the next game. Sitting here, queuing up, and who do we see but Noel on the other team? I didn't realize it yet, but I'm like, alright, cool. Like, that was cool. That guy was a star. Not even realizing he's in this game right now. So we're like kind of mixing him up, getting possession. Boom, a little lob shot. We completely lose possession instantly. Trying to come and make up for it. Doesn't work. Huh. Who makes it? Wow, Noel, of course. Queued up on the other team immediately and is immediately just scoring. Like it's nothing. He just makes it look so easy. So just bounces it in. Our goalie's reaction time. I mean, I get it. A pass header finish like that is kind of hard to react to, but so that happens. We're like, okay, cool. It was a quick shot. Homeboy spazzes and shoots it directly to the goalie from way too far away. Never a good play. They get possession again. We get juked. Slide tackle does not count. Boom. Once again, Noel. As soon as he's close to the box, it's a wrap. So, I'm clocking this. I know that the last game, he went crazy. And I don't know, I can't remember who else was even in the other game. But dude was just doing everything he needed to do. And it was working. So I'm like, oh shoot, this is bad. He's gonna roll our team if we're not careful. I go in, I try to go for a deep shot. But because I left our guy 1v1 or 1v2, we ended up losing possession real quick. Noel does his thing. I know he's mad because he was about to make a little play right there and it just didn't work. So I'm like, okay, I got possession now. I knew he was going to bounce that. Flip that over. Did not get the pass and fast enough. He's juking now. I'm on stamina. And boom, just right in. So at this point, we got one more shot. They made 3 goals in the first like minute and a half. Completely losing our minds. I know if the chat was going, it would have been like hype in a not good way. But yep. Then immediately, one of our people left, so we were 4v5. In my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're cooked. I was even considering leaving. I was like, what's the penalty? I've never left the game before, especially not in ranked. It's like, what's gonna happen? But I was like, you know what? Let's just see what we can do. And I knew that we're gonna have to be super aggressive, take advantage of the fact that they're probably gonna play sloppy because they think it's a free win. Thankfully, I was able to get that. My man completely missed the ball. That was crazy. I get it happens, but still, that's powerful. Okay, get the possession again. I couldn't let anything get through because that was game if they made another point. He loses possession immediately. It's hard to find an open man when everyone's double teamed constantly. But I saw this guy was like way deep, so I was like, all right, we got some kind of opportunity. He makes the magic shot. This is the same dude I think that took the shot earlier that was like straight to the goalie. He actually was able to make this one. and it was a pretty clean shot, so I'm impressed, not mad at it. Good reception, good ball control, and I think the goalie was just like not expecting the ball to come their way that fast. He probably thought it was a free game at this point. So now this is where the turnaround begins. Boom, I see that. Thankfully, well, it stopped the momentum a bit at least. The possession didn't last long. Stop that. Starting to zoom out and see what's going on. Good pass, good lob. That part, not so great, but then I was like, this guy's gonna have to do something, so I'll give him space. Somehow juked that completely. Great. That was a silly mistake. Another one of those moments where it's like, okay, we're not cooked if they start making mistakes and start doing dumb stuff. I don't know what that goalie thought he was doing. Maybe he thought he was gonna get out. And, like, what are you doing? I mean, granted, I'm happy he did that, but it's still frustrating when people just think they can run all over the place and stop playing keeper. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I missed that somehow. Some of those are weird. Also missed that, even though I had the button. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna just stop this dude before he can do anything. Here's the time. Nope. Juke that. Okay. He takes it back. Yeah, I want to become the type who can just like keep possession no matter what. 1v3, like I don't care. I'm stopping it. We crowd the goal, but it's because everyone was just nervous with the being outnumbered. Good thing homeboy gets that. Good pass. Boop. No thank you. Double boop. He takes that. Oops. So next time I'll probably try and control ball instead of another rainbow and then get some jukes going. This goose mixed up, but all for nothing. Great save. Should have caught the ball. I don't know why that didn't catch. Alright, we got possession again. Make myself open. He gets a good pass. Here we go. 1v2. But I can take this. Psych. Give me that. Boom. Tied. So now we're back in. It's a 5v4, but we still have possession. Also peep the new celebration. My favorite one so far. But a quick little off the backboard pass shot. So in my head I'm like, alright, cool, we got this. We can take this back. I think they're going to probably be frazzled. But of course, even with good moments, there will come challenges and setbacks. Great save. Gets it out to me. I'm trying to stay closer to offense as much as possible because I do trust my shot, my ability to make a goal. Boop. Just an easy lob shot. Put it right over his head. He's expecting it to go straight for him or a low shot to the left. But I figured he'd think that. So, just put it right over his head. A little too high for him to catch. For anyone that doesn't know, that's X square and, what is that? R1 on PlayStation. Or AX and RB. So cool. I'm like, alright, great, we're up. We just got to play defense. This is crazy. We just came back we made 4 straight shots before they can make one after their 3-point lead. Of course, Noel. If I'd reacted a little sooner, I would have been able to grab that, but he was able to pop it over my head. Make the shot, and he's back in action now. He's back on fire. Just like that. It's like Black Flash. Boop. Alright. So in my head I'm like, alright, we can't lose this. We can't lose momentum. Also, tell me what you guys think about some of those moments. I know that extra effort gives you priority over 50-50s, but some of the possession moments are kind of tricky to get right. Thought that was a spaz pass, but he actually made a good play with that. I called open. He gets it to me. Nope. Fake out. He knew that I was probably going to try to go for the opposite side, so I went for the straight for him, which thankfully it worked. Put a tiny curve on it, but wasn't super impactful. So in my head, I'm like, all right, cool. We got 34 seconds. Play good defense. They're not gonna make the ball in if we're all like covering their man. But lo and behold, this dude comes out of nowhere with a crazy blade shot. Just super ready for it. So, mind you, now we're tied again, but there's 34 seconds, so it's gotta go overtime. So I'm like, ah, crap. Here we go. Juke. Fake pass. Rainbow. Pass the homie. Oh, missed that. Completely on me. Those are hard to react to, but it's better to just hold the shot button, because that takes a lot of priority. So now I'm like, oh god, no. But thankfully, we get it away. Juked. Conserving stamina. I thought I'd get it past him. Screwed up. He's able to catch it. That was like the save of the game, to be honest. Good thing it went right back to our guy. Solid juke. Bad pass. Nope. And once again, goalie was goated for that. Alright, this is my opportunity. It's now or never. Boom. Curve shot. For the dub. 5v4 overtime win. 6-5. Against the beast, Noel Mixie. Or Malixie. That corner shot is one of my favorite shots in the game too. But all that to say, one of my favorite games, or like series of games in this game. Ranked, comeback, went crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more. Thank you. And also, let me know what you think about this commentary style. It's not usually something I typically go for it. I'm not trying to like stop and make a bunch of edits, but if you like it, let me know. And if not, tell me why. Otherwise, Rockstar out. Peace.